He is quite dapper. How long? So I've got about 620 hours in People Playground, so a decent amount. This is Mr. Appropriation. Absolutely wonderful gentleman in charge of industrial industries. Hey, good to hear, No Life. Joseph, good to hear. Yeah, they are. 620 you would kind of think is a little bit low, but it's just, it is what it is. Yes, People Playground. Somebody is playing People Playground. Um, I'm not sure. Probably we did about an hour the first time. We did 2 hours the second time, so probably somewhere around 2 hours or so, I would think. We'll see how it goes. How many do I have? I don't actually know the number. I'm not sure. I know if I check the achievements, I've got about 6,824. The craziest mod, that I'm not entirely sure. I do know. It's Strange Playground. That is probably the craziest mod. The most impressive one is the 3D mod. There's just so many as well. I don't know if I have like a top 5. It's definitely Nuclear Playground. There is the the one that I've been doing a lot is Mutation mod. That one. Hats Rewar is probably number 1, just because I get this wonderful gentleman who is Mr. Appropriation. So that's gotta be like number 1. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. Rock Ponjevic, I'm assuming, I think. Thank you for the roses. That's good, yeah. The mind control mod. I don't remember if I've really seen any. I have seen some of the ones that you can kind of control people, but I haven't really seen a ton of other ones. Full speed jet engine into a pirate ship. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Favorite game other than People Playground? I'm not sure. There's a ton that I play that aren't really like people. Like they kind of are, but they kind of aren't. Like I like stuff like RimWorld and Kenshi and that kind of stuff. I've done a couple of videos on them, but they didn't do super good. So, it is what it is. Scale of 1 to 10, I would probably say 7.7 for that. It is just starting. I am just starting. So we are just cruising here. I would like to take this point in time to make a note that you can become perfectly willing volunteers. You can subscribe to this live streams for lives in the future and things like that. That's an option. It helps support me. And so on. Yes, we are going to get into the game. Let's go ahead and do that. I just wanted to get the subscription thing there, just so that you guys know. So, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and do the C map. I have turned on pretty much all of my mods because everybody keeps asking for tons of mods, and so I just kind of turned them all on. So this is going to take just a lot. The best mod that adds more characters, I don't really know. I don't really play with like different characters, but there are a ton of them. So, Hats Rewar, you can just put whatever you want on whatever person, and it makes it look pretty cool. We're gonna turn off the water effects. Ever become a Patreon to get a mod? I did not. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to kind of shoot a jet engine into this lovely pirate ship here. That is the nuclear playground mod for the fuel rods. We're going to give it a nice lengthy run up. Hopefully this will work. This might, nope, that didn't quite work out. Okay, we might have to give that a wing. So we're just gonna attach this to our jet engine, and then we're gonna send it flying off into a pirate ship. Oh, okay. Alright, so I should have made that a little bit more balanced. Yeah. Should do better next time. So we got our wing. Let's do 2 wings. And a jet engine. You know, it probably would just be easier to do that, to do the gyroscope. Especially since we're just trying to throw it into a pirate ship. Wings and stabilizers. I assume that the wing kind of creates lift versus the stabilizer just directs air, if that makes any sense. So yeah, stabilizers just kind of keep it level. Okay, so if you want People Playground, today would probably be the day, because it is apparently $1 on Steam. This might be getting a little bit too much lift. Yep, I would have to say that got too much lift, and I also forgot to put the pirate ship back. Did I copy that? No, of course I didn't. So, we get to make it all again. Yeah, the wing a little bit down. And then, I mean, honestly, I'll probably just make it a stabilizer, and then that would probably be the smart way to do it. And then do the pirate ship. And there we go. Maybe. All right. We are having fun. That's what we are doing. I have no real plans. I just downloaded a bunch of stuff and kinda just having fun with it. Yeah, I'll copy this time. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. And then we're even going to save it. The industrial jet tester. Okay. So now we can follow this. Our pirate ship, still over there. Alright. And away we go. Alright, so that still didn't really work out too well. So maybe I do need the wing. And then we're just gonna do it like... that? We'll see if that works. I am from the United States. There we go. Okay. Well, we hit the sails. I would consider that slightly winning. Let's do more jets. I like the idea of more jets, less lift. I like this plan. This is a great plan. I think this might work. I think it might work now. But we're going to find out. It also might not work. Hey, we're here to figure. Okay, yep. So that didn't work. Oh, that's why. Because it was still a stabilizer instead of a wing. That makes sense. Convert that back to a wing. Yes, wing. And then now we're paused, and then we'll do that. Alright, it's okay. I'm learning. I'm just bad at the game. Hopefully now with the actual wing instead of the stabilizer, I think it should work. If my setup looked a little bit better than it does, I would, but it's not all that cool or impressive or anything, so... Yes, we did it! Alright. We did it perfect. Yeah! Look at that. And now, of course... more jets is always the answer. You are absolutely right. And so is this. This is also the answer. I think that was a great solution to our pirate problem. Let's see. So we have a couple of quantum things up here. Let's try this one. I might have the block mod, I don't know. I have basically all of the mods that I have turned on right now. So I might have it, but I don't know. I can't even really find humans. Here we go. We're just gonna use some blank faceless people. We are testing a quantum thing. Alright. Yeah, the front facing humans are they really stare into your soul. They really do. It's a little bit terrifying. So I think it's time to get rid of them with this. I'm not entirely sure what that did, but yeah, definitely did something. The resizable housing to change the map? I'm not sure what you mean. I will, however, show off one of the, one of my favorite things, and that would be the Nerf gun. To this slightly terrified, perfectly willing volunteer. It's just a Nerf gun, dude. Chill out. No, where are you going? Oh, your head kind of popped off a little bit. I don't know how many mods I have, but I have a lot. Am I gonna do a face reveal? Maybe. There is potential. Come back. I just wanna touch you with this potato cannon. It's just a potato, man. Chill out. I don't know what it is about this potato cannon, but it's very entertaining to me. I think it's probably the sound. For the human, what is it? It is the active human mod, I think. And this is the pot of items, I think, or pot of things. I don't remember. It was, it has a potato cannon in it, though. Yeah, like I said, I just turned on pretty much all of the mods that I have, so there's quite a bit of stuff. I'm not sure. I think it might just be the mod, because I think I turned off the screaming one. Let's see. Let's see what we have to play with. There's that. Let's try some of these. So if we do that, then we get a clone of him. Mod recommendations. I don't know. There's so many that just do so much. I think the pot of items one is pretty cool because it adds just some weird stuff, like nail guns. Very entertaining. Let's see. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is a taser. Stop resisting. Yeah. Now, I'm kind of curious if the mutation mod will actually work with the active human thing. See, the problem with having so many mods is now I can't figure out which mod is what I'm looking for, or which item is from the mod that I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Because now there's just so many. mutation mod definitely is one of the best. Let's see. I know that there is, let's see. This. All right. That's what I'm looking for. I kind of like how his head just goes off into space. It's very strange that his that a leg turns into his tail, but there's definitely that. Let's see. Can we do what else? Well, we might as well have some fun with antimatter. Absolutely beautiful. The game is People Playground. Let's see. I think that one's just some of that stuff. Let's do some of the eggs, because these are pretty fun. I have a little over 600 hours on People Playground. Let's see. We've got the confetti egg. Everybody loves a little bit of confetti. Then you have the acid egg, of course, because everybody loves a little acid in their breakfast eggs. See? He loves it. The anti-egg. So, I think this one kind of gives either a big explosion or, oh, it just makes everything float. Okay. So if we do, there we go. Now you're floating off, and away goes our perfectly willing volunteer. Let's make a floating car. Yeah, I like that idea. So I want to try and actually use the hover thrusters, because we tried a little bit last time and they didn't really work, and I was a little disappointed. I struggle just to get them to work. So we'll see if we can do it today. There we go. People Playground is definitely, it's definitely a pretty entertaining game. So we're going to freeze that, and then I will hopefully remember that that is frozen in the future, and I won't. So I'll go ahead and unfreeze that, and then, let's see, I want a chair. We have so many more options for chairs. Let's go with a nice, sleek, modern chair. There we go. There, that should be nice and attached. You can kind of make anything in People Playground. You can make, I would say, most things. However, I wouldn't say anything, because I've tried to make a lot of stuff and it just never works. And it's either because I'm bad or because it just doesn't work. And I haven't figured it out yet. There we go. We'll give you a lovely little seatbelt. There we go. I'm trying to make a hovering car. So we're gonna make this a little bit more advanced. I want some key triggers. So we're gonna do that one there and that one there. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna make a booster and we're gonna make it go either forwards or backwards. That's the goal. What do I think about fake people playground? So, kind of, I wouldn't entirely say that this game is, like, I mean, it is kind of unique in a way, but I wouldn't say that it's entirely unique. So, there are games that came before it that did some stuff, but then there are, other games that are doing different stuff now. Stuff like Melon Playground, where it's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of trying to be, but it's also, as far as I know, only on mobile. And since People Playground isn't available on mobile, it's kind of a, I don't know, I would say it's kind of a gray area. So I want to get this thing to kind of hover, and then we will certainly have some fun with it. So hopefully, when I activate these, nothing happens. So we'll keep it at 1 meter, and we're just gonna have to crank up the energy. So we're gonna attach this to here. I also just kind of stick things together as I'm making things in People Playground, so they never actually look very nice. Like they're never like cohesive. They're just kind of amalgamations of, I needed this thing, so I stuck it on here, and now it's over here. Why? I don't know, but now it is. It is good with a battery. So now we can go forwards, and then we can go backwards. And would you look at that? Now we need to make something for the 3 button, so that it's one of those, don't press 3, just don't, trust me. Let's see. Maybe 3 can be like brakes or something. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this because, I don't know, is that gonna, I'm not sure if that's gonna work with the weight. So we'll do this. This might be heavier, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna have to step it up just a little bit. All the way up to a, why am I not able to spell generator? My brain is failing me. There we go. Finally. I like the idea of doing the series of rating people, or I wouldn't say rating, but I like the idea of checking out people's contraptions. I think that would be fun. The only question that I kind of have is how would you guys tell me about a certain contraption? That's my only kind of question. There we go. Look at that, nice and stable. Stable-ish. So now we need a key trigger for this. You're right, I definitely need to copy and save. Thank you for that. I always forget to do it. Even when I'm making stuff for videos and stuff, I will be making something and I will spend like 20 or 30 minutes on it, and then I'll just get to a point where it's like, okay, I'll just try it. And then all of a sudden it blows up and I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then I'm like, oh, crap. Now I have to build that same thing that I just made again. And it always happens because I keep forgetting to copy or save it. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about the generator. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. It's nice. It's stable. We have our lovely little booster here. Nothing wrong will happen. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. We just need to slow down a little bit. Now we're gonna do that. But you'll notice that our perfectly willing volunteer has stayed in place because he had his industrial safety belt. How wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright. Did I? Oh, don't tell me. Okay, alright. I was a little bit worried for a second. Control V didn't work. It's okay, though. Yeah, I have no problem with making stuff. You know, that's kind of the point of the game and everything, is to make stuff, and then, yeah, make stuff, post it online, do whatever you want. That's alright. The industrial hover car. Alright, and then, of course, our industrial hover car, it needs to have something mounted on the front. Let's do, like the idea, let's do something small. So let's do this. However, what we can do is we can do something like this, and I have the everything is attachable mod, so we can do explosive, and then we can just, I think, here, we might need to do this over here. I mean, it is a mini gun with a bowling pin attached that also, oh, did it just fall off? Oh, there we go. Oh. I think I broke my gun. Oh no. Okay, so I'm not convinced that works. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that kind of works. Alright. So now we just need to attach this to our lovely industrial hover car. And then I'm gonna angle it down just a little bit. And then we can do this. And then there we go. And then, of course, we're gonna set a metronome. Oops. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna stick that on the floor. That'll be fine. Right under your feet. That's where it belongs, right? keep scrolling and I touch the chat window that I have pulled out, and it doesn't like it. And it goes all the way up. Alright, and then we need... I like the idea of just whenever you want to stop, you're going to have to activate your self-defense thing. Alright, so let's copy this. Thank you, man, for the roses. Thank you very much. Yes. Copying that. Alright, thank you. Alright, here we go. So now we've got 1 for going forwards. We've got 2. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, we gotta fix that. 32, that'll work. That's much better. Would you look at that? This is the industrial hover car. Just remember, guys, don't press 3. I think I tried to press 3, and 3 didn't work. Oh, that's why. That's because 3 didn't get backed up when I saved it. There we go. Now with this, there we go. All right. I don't think that I have the More Cars mod. I don't think that I do. I do have the Abrams and that. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. The industrial hover car, it's so tough, it can't even be broken by being sent to a new dimension. It's so great. I don't know what it is, but the cables, they just send things into a new realm. I think I have the tornado thing somewhere. I can make it snow. Can I make it snow? Or do I make people snow? Oh, there goes that. Yeah, the perfectly willing volunteer, he may have potentially ended up in the dungeon. I'm not sure. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good. Let's see. All right. So we're going to pause it, and then I'm going to have to turn off things because I think that is on. Should I make... Okay. Yep. There we go. There we go. You know, I've tried to make the industrial gun. It didn't entirely work, so I ended up with this, and this works fine. This cartridge, this works great because it's got, you know, your projectile, your propellant, all of that stuff, and then when you shoot it, it shoots off like that, and then your casing goes backwards and your projectile goes forwards. So like it can work off of recoil. I just haven't been able, I think it's like too much recoil that it goes flying backwards too fast or something, that I can't get it to like cycle something. Make a super freezer. Let me save this first because I don't think that I ended up saving it yet. I think I have just so far copied it. There we go. All right. So now we will make a freezer. So we're gonna start off with a nice room, as one does. And I kind of want it to be... Yeah, you can make like a cannon, but it doesn't entirely work to like cycle rounds, which kind of sucks. Because at least with the plastic explosive, it's just a little bit too much. So it just goes back, everything just goes flying backwards too fast. Yes, cooling guns, you've got the cooling stuff, and yeah, there's tons and tons of cooling stuff that we can do to make people nice and solid. And of course, it has to be a walk-in freezer. So we need a piston for a door. So we're gonna get that, and then phase link this and that. And then we should be able to do a, let's see, yeah, we'll do it like here so that we can put a pin right about there. Oh, and I forgot to attach everything. Well, we're gonna do that again. No, you cannot play it on mobile. There is Melon Playground. That is an option. However, it's just not quite as good. Hello, Yippers. Thank you for the bear. I do believe somebody said that it is $1 on Steam right now. So it's a good time to get it. I am building a super freezer. It's gonna freeze absolutely everything. There we go. All right. So now we need our door, our actual door. Structural pillar. That is just about perfect. So now we can do, let's see, maybe I'll make this a little bit longer. That should work pretty good. And then we can kind of hinge it there. So if I extend that, and then, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we need to phase this into there, and then do a pin, and then also do, let's do like a wire. And then we'll pause it. Do that. So that now when I do that, nope, that's not gonna work. Never mind. We'll try a rope. We'll try strong rope. There we go, that's perfect. Just about perfect. Alright, so now if we do the freeze ray, we'll put this in the middle, do that, and then trying to think of what would be kind of the best way to make it spin. Would it be to spin, or would it just to be to have like a bunch of them going across? I'm gonna say maybe even dangling from the ceiling. Maybe do like 4 of them dangling from the ceiling. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. So we'll do that and that. There we go. Lovely. And then we're gonna need to have an activation toggle. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word. Do I have the 2x fast mod? I have no idea. I'll be honest. Probably not. Usually I want the game to go slower, not to go faster. Ooh, the Gorse restaurant. I like that idea. A lot of the ideas, they come from viewers or just random thoughts that I have while I'm messing around with stuff. I never entirely know where my ideas come from. It's just a cobbled mess most of the time. And then we'll do some over here. So we're gonna do that. Then we'll do this all along the back side over here, just to kind of make it look cool, not because I think this will actually do anything. Because I think all that it would realistically take is like one of these to freeze the entire thing. I do have a magnetic, believe the right term would be Gauss cannon, or coil gun or something like that. It is the hypersonic wrench thrower that I do believe is available on the workshop, but I can show that off. And we'll freeze these, because of course we are making a freezer, so everything should be frozen. So now we just need a heat pipe. It is industrial appropriation. Yes, I am industrial appropriation on here, on YouTube, on Steam, everywhere. So, it is me. I am he. Gotta love all of these. You know, I would have to say heat pipes are probably one of the cooler things that they added. They definitely help a ton. Especially when I'm trying to cool something, like, or keep it really, really, really cold. Random dude. I will have to remember that, and I feel like that's gonna be really easy to remember. So I will check some of that stuff out. I feel like I've seen some of your stuff on the workshop. Yeah, it's only gonna actually go to, is it -40 or is it, I thought it was like -260 something. Yeah, -273, because it's Kelvin instead of, yeah. There we go. And now we go ahead and activate that. And look at that. A lovely, oops, let me get rid of all of that. A lovely freezer for all of our perfectly willing volunteers. all that you have to do, step right up, and you too can be frozen solid. I am not live on YouTube as well. I am only on here. Yeah, it's just a little cool inside. I wouldn't worry about that though. For a B fursona, I can't say that I do. Let's see. I do remember you with the industrial rubber room. I'm looking back through the chat just to see. Oh, okay. I forgot what I was gonna do next, so here we are. Okay. It could be an oven. However, currently... Actually, do I have these things turned on? I'm not sure that I do. Oh yeah, no I don't. There we go. Now it should be working. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to save this so that I don't forget about it. I use a ton of different mods for shorts. I have a ton of stuff. Hello, Lucas. Thank you for the money gun. I'm assuming that's the Lucas that I think it is. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna upload the freezer. Did I not save that? I swear I saved that. Well, alright. Well, maybe I'm not uploading that freezer after all. Okay. I don't see it. Okay, so maybe... Okay, I might have to do that one again. That one was kind of funny. I'm gonna show off the hypersonic wrench thrower. The industrial hypersonic wrench thrower. Just because I think it's fun. So this this throws a wrench at very, very fast. So if we watch this, I think this is on the, yeah, this is on this one. And then this is going to throw the wrench kind of fast. Just a little bit. So if you were perhaps to stick a perfectly willing volunteer in the way of that wrench, it might potentially not feel great. Yeah, that thing goes nyo. So we'll get our perfectly willing human. There we go. And then just kind of... Yeah, they, I can't imagine that feels super great. Yeah. If you put, like, electricity into it, that makes things very much, very... Oh, okay. So didn't mean to do that one. Okay. Meant to do a wrench. If you do, like, a wrench... And then, if if you put like a generator, or let's do, yeah, industrial generator, and attach that to this. If I put a human in there, it's not quite gonna work. Yeah, that one's not quite gonna work. But, oh, for some reason our person is running off. If we grouped a bunch of people together, though, this gets very entertaining. Because now it's electrified, and it sends perfectly willing volunteer all across the map. I know. How exciting. It is magnetic, so it does work with androids. That is the takeaway. Can I turn it off, though? Can I actually turn it off? Maybe. Okay, so I might need to redo that. However, I did do the shopping cart launcher. The shopping cart launcher is ready to fit a perfectly willing android. So we've got our perfectly willing android right here. We're gonna tell him to do a flat pose if we can, or maybe we're just gonna shove him in. I think we're just gonna do that. And then this is keypad 1. You know what? The forbidden donut, I like that idea. That is hilarious. But it just kind of like throws it a little bit and then it pulls it right back. That's a great idea. I always get sidetracked when I'm doing stuff like this. Yeah, we threw our perfectly willing android quite far. Pew. They just absolutely fly off into wherever they're going. Just off into the distance. That was a perfectly willing android. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at this. You can't tell me he's not having the time of his life. That is the best time you'll ever see an android have. Look at this. He's enjoying every second of it. Alright. So now, I kind of want to, I want to do that, the knife that it throws it out, and then it pulls it back in. So let's do the wrench thrower. So we'll do this, and then we're gonna just delete these. Nope, I only wanted to do 2 of those. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna delete that and that. I like the idea of a roller coaster. They all signed the waiver, by the way. I like the idea of the roller coaster, but I have no idea how I would do it. It's just, yeah. I'm sure that it's possible, but it's one of those, I don't know how it would really work. Right in the, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one of them activate, so it's gonna go through the lag box. Which is probably way more complicated than it needs to be. How often do I go live? I am trying to go live. My plan is pretty much every Saturday. So far it's been, well, I just started last Saturday, and then I did Thursday. I kind of had to do it on Thursday so that I could keep the TikTok studio. Um, so now my plan is I'm gonna try and do it every Saturday. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Let's see. There's the lag box, and then there's one that's similar that's not similar. Let's see. Timed gate. Okay, so there's this, and then there's the lag box. And I don't remember the difference. Oh, it was so... Okay, I understand. I am making a device that throws a knife and then it pulls it right back. It's gonna be fun. Is it gonna work? I have no idea because I have a vague idea of how to make it work, but I'm not sure if it's actually gonna work or not. But we certainly will see. So let's see. If we do, so I want it to go to here. And then actually if I just have it go to the lag box, and then from the lag box to here, and then also to here, that should work. I think that would work. So let's see. It's gonna have to be a fairly short amount of time, which is, I don't remember which way this goes. What, I think it's in milliseconds, so like 0.1, maybe that'll work. And then we'll get our perfectly willing little knife here. And then we'll need a lovely... I might even just turn that off. I'm not sure that I'm going to need that. I think I may have these mixed up. Yes, I do. So this one too, yeah. I just had those backwards. So we're just gonna try it again. Okay, so that I don't know if that worked or not. We'll try this. This should give us a slightly better indication of what's going on here. There we go. Okay. So we'll do... Oh, no. Well, alright. Now everything's backwards. So this sends this to here. And this one is set to... Is it set to attract or is it set to repulse? Or do I just have these backwards? No, I don't. Why is this so hard? So this one, set to repulse. And then, I think I see why. Set to attract. Okay, because they were overlapping because they were resized, and so they weren't entirely working. Okay. I think I got it now. So it sticks it. And then... let's see. This one... We might need to amp that up a little bit. Oh. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, okay. Alright. I think we got it now. I think I have it figured out. Alright, so there's our perfectly willing volunteer. So now it's going to shoot the knife out into him, and then rip it back, and then I think it bounced off of the thing and then exploded. But it did work. I think it worked. We're gonna say that it worked. Oh. Well. I don't think he needs that anymore. The knife oh, I hit cancel. Why did I hit cancel? Have a good one, Forbidden Donut. Thank you for the great ideas. Alright. Let's see. I've got some interesting mods, so let's see what we've got. Ooh, we have Roombas. Roombas make everything wonderful. They clean your house, they do it for you, and they do it for free without asking for any money or anything. Basically, with the Roomba mod, you just start making a mess, and then they just clean it up. It is a very clickety-clackety keyboard. See, it cleans up all of the yellow goo. Absolutely wonderful. And then if we get a Roomba, then of course, you're right. You are absolutely right. How can you have a Roomba without a gun duct taped to it? Look at that. Look at that terrifying little murder bot. Just remember, when the robot uprising happens, remember who cleaned your house. It was the Roomba. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It was the Roomba. It's okay. Just, you know, the robot uprising, it's not happening yet, so get out of here. Alright. Let's see. Let's do some Android injectors. So we'll grab our perfectly willing Android. And then we'll get some of the Android injectors. We'll use the minor malfunction one, which is gonna make him do that. Like how his arms just kind of go in circles. And then no. Well, I'm not sure if he's okay or not, actually. I'm sure he's fine. Okay, so maybe he's not. I like the idea. Let's check out the 3D playground. I hope that this works, because I have so many of the other mods on. I'm not entirely sure if it will work. I do have a YouTube channel. It is Industrial Appropriation. Gotta love loading screens. This is what I get for having so many mods turned on. This is wonderful. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I kind of forget the controls for this. However, I do remember... There we go. Okay. And then you can just kind of bully your people around. Wonderful. Something that I haven't played around with enough is attaching people to people. And then now you can drag around 2 people. But what if we were to add more people? So of course, I think it's still F for the TNT. Let's find out. Yep, it's F. It's definitely F. We're gonna get some friends. We're gonna tie some friends together. And then of course we're gonna toss in one of those androids in there for some reason. Let's do, let's see, is it R? Yes. Let's do some strong springs. So we're gonna spring all of these people together. Nothing brings you together like appropriation does. Alright, and then let's see, if we just start dragging them, what happens over here? I'm kind of surprised that there isn't... I mean, I think that there kind of is a game like this, but not quite as in-depth for VR. It's a little bit surprising. So if we use... Let's see. We've got the camera, we've got all of this stuff. TNT. We'll just, we're gonna make a couple of them. So... I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen, because now they're all strung together, so... Oh, my computer's gonna cry. That's what's gonna happen. And... oh, there we go. Alright, we're back. I like how all of the pieces that did survive are just stuck over here in one little clump. Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. So now I need to know. I need to know what happens when you tie somebody to a fan. I need to know. Do I think that the game has been abandoned? Sorry, that's my dog playing with a rubber chicken. I don't know if it's really been abandoned, but it's definitely, you know, it's been a long time since there was an update. People have definitely slowed down in making mods for it. Which is fine. You know, the game's, what, over 4 years old? So it's kind of to be expected. Honestly, it's one of those, I'm not sure, like, yeah, there's tons of stuff that they could add into the, like, official original game, but it's kind of at the point of what would they add that could be added that hasn't been added in a mod already. I feel like that's probably kind of where it's at. So that's just, you know, obviously there could be more stuff, and they could be still working on more stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I would, however, like to ask, what games would you guys like to see me play? These fans just flying around are super entertaining. There is a mod that makes it 3D. I've been wanting to do, I do have a video on Satisfactory. I've been wanting to do Factorio for a while. It really is a human fidget spinner. It's just very entertaining to see this happen. I feel like there's only, I mean, we can only go up from here, right? We do more humans, we do more fans. The only thing that's gonna cry is my PC, and it's fine. I do have a video on Satisfactory. It's pretty old. So I wanna do more with that. I wanna do Factorio because obviously appropriation. Somebody suggested From the Depths. Which I don't actually know anything about that game, but it seems pretty cool. It does seem very entertaining. Alright, and now that we have all the fans attached, now we attach our perfectly willing volunteers. And then here we go. This is gonna work. We just need to get in there, get the fans going, and here we go. I mean, I would say that we're kind of in a rubber room at this point. Come on, you gotta get attached back over here. Come on. There we go. The human fidget spinner is a go. This is beautiful. We can get all these fans going. Some of those fans aren't even going. Come on. There we go. There you go. You just need to get over here. That fan's not going. This fan's not going. Come on. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely glorious. Yes, People Playground in 3D. This is real. This is the future right here. This is it. We're living it. A metal room with perfectly willing volunteers. That sounds like you might have been in my the Perfectly Willy Happy Farm. That one. Definitely that. Alright. I think that's enough fan noises. I wonder if you can resize things with this. So if we get a firework, can we like... I'm assuming probably not. Thank you for the roses, Kimbo Genius. Kimbodacious. I think that's it. Good job. Let's go. Alright, let's obviously attach firework because that makes sense. Yep, that definitely works. The long drive. I think that would be a great idea. I think that's a great stream game. I think I think that I'm gonna do a different game for the stream next Saturday, and I would either want to do, I mean, we could do the long drive next week. I think that would be pretty fun. I've played Roblox, but not in a very, very, very long time. So the weird thing is, so we have generators in this, but I'm not convinced that they actually do anything. Because if we attach a wire to a perfectly willing volunteer, he just gets all fuzzy. So does it do anything? Or do I have... What if I attach it to a fan? If I attach it to a fan, does it do something? Does it make it go crazier? I mean, it seems like it's about the same. I'm not sure how long I'm streaming. I've been going for about an hour and a half, almost. And we're still just kind of going, so... Yeah. I do know that for the 3D mod, if you... When you install it, and you go into your mods, it's gonna say that it is, suspicious. It is supposedly approved by the creator of the game, so it should be fine to just hit the accept the risk, and then it should work. But you do have to make sure that it is enabled. I'm writing something down and it's just flying past my head. Let's see. So, one of the things that I've been trying to figure out is there's obviously all of this cool stuff, right? All of this cool stuff that you can use. Actually, I may have just figured it out. Okay, so if we get these I-beams, and we get them lined up decently well, there we go. We'll get the Wilson out. Just not my Wilson, because I think that might get me banned on TikTok. I think that might be kind of bad. And then we're gonna get this. And then I'm gonna do fixed wire. So this to this, and then this to there, and then there. And then we're just gonna kind of duct tape this together. And this is totally gonna work. I'm sure of it. So kind of what I'm trying to make is a motorcycle. Because what we should be able to do now is use the motorized wheel. And if we could get it into the right orientation, we may need to... How would I do this? Can I like attach it this way so that it's like here? Here, we'll pull out the physics gun. We will pull out the physics gun. I can't really talk. That's okay. So if we do this. Ark, thank you for the roses. There we go. That's weird. So, one thing that I would say is make sure that you have the right People Playground 3D mod, because I know that there are obviously a ton of people that have copied it and made their own. But I don't know exactly. I know it's the one with a ton of positive ratings. It's made by a ton of people. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure like which one is the right one, but I know that it doesn't look very impressive, is what I could say. So from what I've heard, from what I heard from one of the comments on one of my videos, it is I mean, it's obviously... So, what, I think it was... Playground is actually a 3D game that looks 2D. So, they change it to make it render a 2D screen in 3D. Man, I don't know. It actually doesn't make sense to me. But somehow it works. Somehow it just works. Here we go. Okay, so the physics gun, that is definitely kind of a requirement for this to actually work. And thank you, Ark. Thank you for the roses. I greatly appreciate that. And that is, again, my dog playing with a rubber chicken. We got it for him, and it is the funniest thing. Because we'll just be sitting down, and we'll just be talking about something completely random, and then he'll touch his rubber chicken, and it makes that noise. And I can't stop laughing. It's by far the best dog toy that I ever got him. Because it's so loud and unnecessary, but it's so funny. Alright, so let's flip our little impromptu car over. Okay, so it goes that way. Do these all spin in the right direction? No. No, they don't. Nope. These two go that way, though. And these two go that way. Okay, so we kind of have it worked out. Let's see. So, let's try a crate. Okay, so that was a little louder than expected, and also not what I really want. Let's try the table. Can we try to not break the table? I am losing my words, and it's not going well. I'm doing great, Malik. How are you? There we go. Alright. So if we do that, can I just, like, stick it through there? I just want it to go that way. Okay, maybe not. So maybe I'll have to... Alright, so maybe we'll just get rid of the table. And then all that I have to do is pick this up, point it this way. There we go. This is totally working. And then we can do... Is there a button? Is there a... Oh, well, there is a key trigger. So that might work. Maybe not. Tell you what, we're just gonna hop on. We're gonna activate that. We're gonna activate that. And then we're just gonna go for a ride. Absolutely wonderful. It's not even the entirety of regular People Playground. It is just basically this stuff. It's pretty limited, but it is all specifically designed to kind of work. So, I mean, stuff is... It all actually kind of properly works, you know, with nice effects and all that stuff. So, it's a little bit hard to complain that not everything works out perfectly when it actually works pretty well. We have the AK. Um, really, I don't typically use a ton of mods because whenever I'm making the industrial creation stuff, it's hard to it's hard to remember what mods you used with what specific invention to make it work. So whenever I go back and I'm like, hey, okay, I want to record the video or I want to use this again, you have to remember what mod you use. So I kind of prefer just no mods and then just kind of use no mods and let it works, and kind of go from there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing at this point, but I'm just having fun. That gun is extremely loud. Sorry about that. I didn't entirely realize that. I don't stream on Twitch yet. We're kind of trying it out on TikTok and seeing how it goes. This is the third stream, so we're doing pretty good, though. I'd say we're doing pretty good. What else? Is there anything else? I guess we have the Wilson. The Wilson. And of course, when you get out the Wilson, you gotta play the Wilson.
I got the Wilson.
What an absolutely magnificent song. Alright. Let's see. I am curious to play with one thing, and that's the Apache mod. I'm just very curious about how it works. I'm not gonna play with my Wilson on stream. We're just not gonna go there. I took it out, I let it play, and then we're just gonna put it back. That's just what we're doing. Otherwise, I might get kicked off of TikTok. So let's maybe not do that. But also, Wilson! I lost the Wilson doll. It's gone. It's lost in the sea forever. Let's see. I want to play with the Apache mod. I don't know how this works. I don't know how well this works. I might actually have to look up the controls for it real quick, because I didn't pay any attention. I saw it earlier, and I looked at it, was like, hey, that's pretty neat, and I downloaded it, and I haven't touched it. So let's see the controls for it, because okay, so I'm not sure that there are controls for it, other than just kind of, oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Ah, press F on it. That makes sense. So now if we go down, does it just go up and down as you tell it to? Okay. Alright. That's pretty neat. So now if we do this. Ooh. Okay. Alright, and then of course we get some missiles. Oh, alright. So I think we kind of blew ourselves up. Well, we're just missing rotors. We're just missing rotors. It's fine, I wouldn't worry about it. We're gonna have to do that again. That is super cool. Does this work with the Abrams? Because it looks like the same people that made it. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I don't think it works with the Abrams. They definitely should put the Apache in 3D. Now that I know what it does, that is super cool. That is extremely cool. So let's give us some perfectly willing targets. I mean, volunteers. There we go. Alright, now that I know what I'm doing, let's do this. This is cool. Let's get the gun. I may have to move chat a little bit. Let's go find our perfectly willing targets. Here's one of them right here. Yeah, that works. That works really well. Let's try a missile. Oh, man. Yeah, alright, this is super cool. I always kind of put it off. I put off playing the this one because I thought it was just kind of like a model or something. I didn't realize it was a full like game thing. That's awesome. Hello, Potato. How are you? Alright. Let's see. We have a glow block. I haven't tried the F-16 one. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's probably just about like the one that I just tried though, isn't it? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it is. Well, now we're gonna try it. Yeah, the long drive, I haven't played it yet. I don't even think I have it yet. I've seen a couple of people play it before, and it just seems so wonky that it is incredible. It seems like a great game, especially for like, just for streaming. It seems like a magnificent game. Let's see what this Velociraptor egg does. Oh, does it do anything? Aha. Okay. Alright. So I think I just blew the Velociraptor egg to pieces. Speaking of which, I think I have a Velociraptor mod. I do. Of course I do. And you can't just have one. Can't just have one. Ah. Thank you, Quindalira, for the roses. I appreciate it. Okay, so I thought this would, like, attack people, but apparently not. Now it attacked people, and also kind of attacked itself. I wouldn't worry about that. Alright, we are going to take a brief intermission because I'm going to reload with the F-16 mod because I'm really curious about it now. I really want to see what it does. So I'm going to restart my game real quick, and then we'll be back into it. Would like to say thank you to everybody who has donated. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I appreciate you. We are almost at our goal for the lawsuit fund. The industrial people mover launcher, whichever one. There may have been just a few not so willing volunteers involved. May have been involved in a slight lawsuit, so yeah, there might be some problems there, but I wouldn't worry about it. We're, 759 coins. That's, we're getting there. We're doing it. We're totally gonna make it. We're gonna do fine. it's totally gonna be good. So I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, we are back. The F-16. Well, you're not back. I'm back. Thank you for the corgi, Lucas. An absolutely wonderful little corgi. I want to go to... There we go. Alright. Switch back over to here. And in fact, I might even go to... Oh, that's... I don't think that does what I want it to do. Never mind. We will switch over to the humongous map. And then, ooh, which F-16? I think we're gonna do green. Okay. I think that's the O1 Studio thing. Neat. Okay. So first thing that catches my eye, right? It's probably the big red button that is the ejector seat. All right, we gotta try it. Yep. All right. So we got that one out of the way. All right. Now that we know that the ejector seat works, now we can continue with our lives. Let's get a perfectly willing volunteer over here. And then there it is. All right. So how do I open the hatch? Because I closed it. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a second. That just launches the thing. I know that it's a dumb goal to have, but I want to put a person in there. I have to put a person in there. Okay. All right. We're just gonna do it. Okay. So W to speed up. There we go. So we'll put the gear up. There we go. All right. Mini rocket time. Pew 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 pew. Let's do a flip. No, nothing bad has ever happened to a perfectly willing volunteer. What are you talking about? Never. Oh. Okay, so I blew myself up again. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. It happened, but I don't think it was supposed to. Top Gun had even better planes than the F-16. They had the F-14. So, can I just... Yes! I did it. You were right. It does have a weird hitbox. Thank you. I appreciate you. Can I close it? Please. Okay, well, I hit the ejector seat again. Okay, so we're just gonna... Can I get back in? No. No, I can't. Why am I struggling so much with this mod? It eludes me. Sit. Okay. Alright. We did it. Alright. We got it. I'm just perfect. Yeah, the radar, I will give you, the radar, obviously not going to be as good. Personally, I just think that the F-14 is cooler. It's probably not better. It might be in some ways, but I think speed-wise it might be better, and just amount of missiles that it... Maybe not even that, though. The Phoenixes are are quite good. Although, you know, with modern advances in technology, the radar on them is probably not quite as good, so it's hard to say, for me, who has no true knowledge of F-16 versus F-14, which is better. I just think that F-14s are cool, especially with their moving wings. It's so cool. You're right. You haven't played People Playground to its full potential. I mean, just look at that. You can fly an F-16 into a wall. That is F6. That is People Playground at its full, true potential. Do you want to see what? No, you don't want to see the definitely not a dungeon. You don't want to see the perfectly willing farm. It's just a bunch of people lazing around. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Do the Abrams? I don't know. There's these. I'm assuming that's not the same person, though. Let's see. So we've got that. I may have broken it. It's okay. All right, there we go. Thank you, Mo. So, can I... Okay. So I'm assuming I can't just, like... Alright, so we've got the engine. I did play around with this a little bit, and I know that that works. You can pop the hatch. Can we stick a perfectly willing volunteer in? Of course we can! See? Look at him. He's popping his little head out. Oh, it's great. Oh. And then we can use the gun. And then we can actually even use this gun. Oh, it's great. Magnificent. A little over 600. It's not as much as you would probably think, but... Now, quick question. You may be a volunteer. However, are you a perfectly willing volunteer? That is the question. Huel, that is hilarious, and the answer is no. No, I will not, because I have to keep you up at night now. Now that I know that you can't sleep, now I have to keep you up at night. Let's give ourselves a target. The recoil is super cool. I will say that. It is super cool. I love how it just kind of... Yeah, it's great. Okay, so let's hop in our wonderful F-16. We're gonna target the Abrams, and it's totally gonna work. Trust me, bro. Oh, okay, alright. Nope. Why are my missiles coming for me? Why are my missiles coming for me? You're not supposed to come for me. It's trying. Why are they doing this? Okay, alright, so let's see if we can do the thing. Ugh. Are they just going to the nearest thing that they can find? And it just so happens to be me? Or are they just trying to kill me? I don't understand. It's very entertaining, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, so I blew myself up. I had trouble spotting the Abrams that I put down because... Where is it? There. Is that? Nope, that's part of my plane. Yeah, I forgot to flare and chaff. Whoops. Oops. So, it's... What? I don't even know where I was going. My brain just melted. It is the F-16 mod. That is the mod. Oh, that totally will. You can definitely shoot yourself down with this one. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright, let's see. Let's get some bombs, because I have yet to see the bombs work. Okay. So they... Alright. Yeah, so they just kind of pop out. That makes sense. And then that one just didn't really do the thing. Oh, there it is. Alright. The... what is it? Pot of... items. Let me see. Oops, wrong thing. Which one is it? Pot O items. That one has a ton of stuff in it. With the nail gun and the Nerf gun and the potato gun and the Big Deeg. Yeah, it's got some entertaining stuff in here. Also, I'm curious about this, because this is a well rod. So how quiet is it gonna be? Could be better. That is the F-16 mod. Yes. I think so. There's three things that I find hilarious about this mod, and that is the Nerf gun, the nail gun, and the potato gun, and they are just magnificent. I love the potato gun. It just makes a satisfying noise. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. The Nerf gun is just kind of funny because it doesn't really do much. You just kind of... He's like, hey man, quit it. And then, of course, there is the nail gun. And yeah, that one definitely works. That one works great. Oh, the rapid fire potato gun. You gotta love it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have the right idea. The metronome. Because, of course, you gotta do the metronome. So... here it is, in all of its glory. There are so many potatoes. It's just absolutely spewing them. Oh, man. The potato cannon is by far one of my favorite things about this game. The potato. Oh, man. They're also just kind of scattered all across the place now. So many potatoes. So many potatoes. And now, I suppose it's probably time to get rid of the potatoes. So of course, the best way we know how. There it is. There we go. Ooh, my computer did not like that one. Oh. Oh. Can we get it? Okay. Alright. Alright. We saved it. Didn't crash. Somehow didn't crash. Alright. So, something else that I've been... I keep seeing it and I keep wanting to mess with it, but I keep just not doing it, is somebody has put a ton of mechs on the workshop. Like, I'm talking a ton of mechs. There are so many of them. These I think these are just the ones that I've downloaded. And it's just crazy how many there are. So what I don't know is how they work. So probably realistically, we might just kind of do something like this. Oh no, that's not gonna work, is it? Uh-huh. Oh man. They took out the Abrams and they didn't even do anything. I don't know what's going on now, but I'm having fun doing it. This thing is actually kind of impressive in how it's standing up and its legs are just kind of working. Oh, you know what? Alright. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that works. Press caps lock to reveal. Oh, wow. Alright, so today I learned. Thank you, Potato. I have spent so long not knowing how to use things and having to go to the Steam Workshop page every time I want to play with something. That makes life so much easier. Thank you. Thank you, Potato. Let's see. K to toggle the drill. Aha. Okay, so we're gonna turn that off. J to toggle the missile station. Now, how do you fire? Okay, H to fire a missile. Ooh. Okay, so that just comes back and shoots itself. Alright, that makes sense. Was it J? Oh, H. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. Period to walk forwards. I think something broke. Because it's not happy about trying to go forwards. Comma to... Can you go backwards? Nope. Okay. Alright. M for defensive position. That kind of works. N for a shield. Ooh, that's fancy. The heat will go up in the dungeon. Since you keep asking, the heat will go up. Just so you know. Just letting you know. B to toggle the cockpit. B. Okay. O. For nighttime. Ooh, a fancy light. Okay, so that one's pretty neat. What have I done over here? I did something. Okay, I'm gonna take it one at a time on these. So let's do this one. Yeah, I may have broken a couple of things on there. I wouldn't worry about that though. I'm sure it's fine. Quote. Would it be like this? Okay, alright. Slash to fire the missiles. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I like that. That's cool. K to lean forwards. K and L. So do I want to do L? Okay. And then you've got K and I. Okay. And then you just... Yeah, just like that. You know, we started things off with a freezer. I'm starting to think it might be time for an oven. Or would that be kind of bad? I'm not sure about that. We're just gonna do like a flame grilled station. We're not doing an oven. We're just doing a flame grilled station. So it's totally not an oven, just a flame grilled station. It's fine. So we'll get actually like Burger King. Burger King has the flame broiled conveyor belt. We're just doing that. Let's see, conveyor belt. So we'll do some of these. I'm gonna turn off S. Potentially. Do you mean like a tractor beam? Best 3 mods. I'm not sure if like a tractor beam would really work. I'm sure that there's a mod. I feel like there would have to be a mod for it, right? For just a tractor beam. But I don't know how I would do it. I'm sure there's probably a way, and there's probably somebody who's already done it, but I'm not actually good at the game. Alright, Lucas, you have a good night. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. Okay, so we'll get all of these going. And there we go. Thank you for the 50 roses. I greatly appreciate you, Lucas. Alright, so, yep, this'll work. Alright. So flat pose, we're gonna do you back here. Alright. And then let's do a flamethrower. And we're gonna do like 6 flamethrowers. Six because yes. We are not making an oven. We are making the Burger King flame broiled conveyor belt. Just to make sure that everybody's clear on what we're doing, it's not an oven. It is the Burger King flame broiled conveyor belt. Yes. I feel as though it's an important distinction, so I'm making it known. Just for reasons. just for reasons. Yes, extinguisher. There we go. Just one though. Just one extinguisher. Singular. There we go. Oh. My computer does not like that. Okay. Are we good? Okay. I don't know why it did not enjoy that though. Well, we're gonna need a new perfectly willing volunteer. So we'll get like a bunch of friends together. We'll throw a party. And then, okay, everybody, hop into my Burger King industrial flame broiler. Absolutely beautiful, wonderful, totally working. Are you guys starting to see why I wanted to make the distinction between the flame broiler and an oven now? Just out of curiosity. Again, this is the Burger King flame broiler, not an oven. Oh, I need to make sure that these are repaired, and yes, so repair these and then make them indestructible. There we go. Yep. They actually ended up breaking from heat. That was the problem. Yeah. There are ways to keep a perfectly willing volunteer alive during a decent amount. But I feel like I may have pushed my limits with TikTok a bit recently, so yeah, that's why I'm I'll keep it a little bit safe for a little bit. That's why I have the yellow mode turned on, and yeah. Remember, this is the Burger King flame broiler. The membership, so what is it? So it's subscription. You become a perfectly willing volunteer, and you get a shout out. I can see your comments easier, and let me see. And then I would also like to do, so in the future I want to do different games other than People Playground, just when I stream and some videos and that kind of stuff. So for the membership, I want to make it so that it would be something like you guys have kind of a, like, you guys have input into what I'm going to do for the stream. I don't know if it's like, I don't actually know if it's coins. I would assume that it would be every month. If it tells you that it's going to be coins, it would be, yeah, every month it'll take the coins. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah. But you do get a lovely little star that's going to say PWV for perfectly willing volunteer next to your name with a lovely little star. Is the industrial inventions? No, I wouldn't say that this is going to hurt anybody. You know, this is the Burger King flame broiler. It doesn't hurt anybody. I wouldn't worry about it. What did I want to do? R2. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I haven't actually finished Red Dead Redemption 2. I have made it, I think, about halfway through the campaign, and then I have this awful habit of starting a game, and then I'll play it for a while, and then I just kind of forget about it. And yeah, I have an awful habit of it. Where's the painkillers? There we go. I recently got the new Zelda game. I got what was it? I got BattleBit. I got a bunch of new games, and I just forget that I have them. I like the idea. I like that. Thank you, Spawa, for the heart. I appreciate that. So, some of you may not know that there is a bit of a secret that if you kill zombies, it releases their souls. It's coins? Okay. I do have mod stuck. You know, it is a great game, and I would say that People Playground is worth at least every penny of $10. It is available for $1 right now, so that is pretty neat. Thank you, YRCK. I appreciate you. So let's see. Are zombies? I can't really tell if they're like really zombified or if they are just playing zombie. So let's see. Are you a normal person or are you a zombie? Inspect you. Okay, so I think these are zombies. So the whole point of this, there is a point, believe it or not, is that you can occasionally release the soul of a zombie. I don't think that that's actually working. Huh. Interesting. They may have changed that. I did do the industrial submarine. In fact, I was gonna show the zombie thing, but that's apparently not working. I did kind of make an industrial submarine. I haven't done it for a video yet. I have an idea of how to do it. I'm just gonna wait for the video, at least. I did it on Thursday for the stream. But oh, I forgot. I need to go back, and then I need this, and then now I can do this. I think I have all but three of the achievements. Let me see. Yeah, all but three, which is I'm missing genocide and extinction. So I'm sure that I'll get that eventually, though. Yes. Ocean. You know, for like, who thought naming it Ocean Gate was a good idea? Who thought that that was a good idea? That is a terrible name for a submarine. K and U. I mean, it already sounds like a controversy or like a conspiracy or something, and then it just kind of goes poof, and then, I mean, you know, oh, okay, okay, all right, we're playing with our game controller. This is pretty neat. Let's see, so K, U, there we go. Well, would you look at that? I find them on the workshop, and I spend a lot of time looking for things on the workshop. I spend kind of an obscene amount of time on the workshop looking for things. Hayden, thank you for the heart. Yeah, because a lot of the time it is very hard to find the right thing that you actually want, so you have to spend a long time like actually searching for it. You know, I'm not convinced that there is a button that makes it implode. However, I know a way to make it do so. If we just grab one of these doohickeys here, and we just kind of stick it in the corner, we're just hanging on to it. I wouldn't worry about it. If we do this. It is the watertight box mod. That's what does the water not coming inside. Alright, so we have just about reached the Titanic, and then we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And then poof. Everything just kind of exploded. Neat. And then if we just do this, now we're gonna make everything implode. The 3D mod is super cool. It is very, very, very fun. We were playing around with it earlier. This sub may have slightly disappeared, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. We do also have this, which doesn't seem to do anything. Doesn't have any key triggers, at least. And it also just kind of seems to be falling over. Huh. Alright then. Military hub, that is great to hear. I am excited about that because I started last week streaming, and you know, it's honestly gone extremely well, I would say. Just having fun, hanging out. Let's see. I know that this did something. So if we have... Oh yeah, these had... This thing's kind of cool. It's like the tripod from War of the Worlds. And it's got these little people-seeking robots. This was not me, by the way. This was... Somebody else made this. I'm just having fun with it. Is it... Nope. That is the wrong button. Is it 1? Okay. Alright. You know, sometimes I used to watch a couple of people, and some people just have a good, fun energy, and some people just kind of don't. Um, and you know, some people like a different higher energy. Some people like just kind of hanging out, doing random stuff, kind of thing. It's all in what you make out of it. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out for as long as you have, because I can't talk. I know something like this, this is insane. This makes no sense to me. This is why I say I'm terrible at this game, because, you know, I'll make something like that Burger King flame broiler in 20 minutes or so, and somebody is out there making this. Look at this. It's got a beam cannon, it's got the spike rifle, it goes up and down. Like, how do I compete with this? Yeah, the last mech, it's... what was it? Looked at it, but it didn't really seem to work. I was kind of confused. Where was it? Thank you for the roses. Hot Dog of Wisdom. I kind of thought it said Hot Dog of Doom for a second, which is also a great name, but Hot Dog of Wisdom is definitely up there. Yeah, I don't remember what happened to that other one. Yeah, I don't think it really did very much. Oh, the white and orange one? Ah, yes, that one. That is the tripod from War of the Worlds. If you press S, you can see everything. Thank you again, Hot Dog of Wisdom. Let's see. So if you press M, you can open the cockpit. Ooh. Jeez, that is fancy. So then you have I and K. So if you press quote, don't worry about that. I appreciate it. We are checking out some stuff that other people have made, because people make better stuff than I do. Slash for a flamethrower. Ooh, interesting. So if we do ooh, that shoots rockets. Can we do a rocket jump? It says left alt. There it is. Aha. Let's see. So let's close the cockpit again. So if we do that, okay. Let's see. Is it L to walk forwards? There we go. You're cool, kid. I appreciate that. I kind of have 32 gigabytes of RAM, which helps a ton, especially when trying to record videos. Let's see. Then we can do that. Oh. So where is the perfectly willing volunteer? Well, of course, we gotta stick him in the cockpit. I assume that... okay, so yeah, somebody does go in there. And then, if we just kind of close it... yeah! He just fits right in. Rapid expansion nuke launcher. I don't remember that one. That was not his neck snapping. Here, look, I'll open it up. And look. It's, see? He's waving. Definitely didn't just mess that up. See, he's fine. He's all good. He's just tired, you're right. Absolutely. Long day working on the mech. You know, I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, so ignore those X's. That's not him. I just needed to see it to see the controls so that we can just kind of back up. And we're just gonna do that. Yep, I wouldn't worry about it. Yep, everything's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I didn't just have a robot hide the body. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, I feel like somebody's definitely been killed by a mech by now, right? Like, that is a lot of sound. He just fell over. So I feel like somebody would have died to a mech by now, right? Like, somebody would have been messing with a mech and it just flipped an arm or something and they got smacked. Right? You would think by now. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Believe it or not, the majority of these are just creations off of the workshop, because people make some really cool stuff, like this. This is as far as I'm aware, just a normal thing that's vanilla. We'll say sleeping. We'll go with, yeah, you know what? I may have messed up, didn't I? Well, let's see. P to launch the cannon. Now, does that shoot it? Yep, that's gonna do it. Yep, that's gonna do it. Permanently put to bed under the mattress. I don't know. Yes, it is an orbital cannon, and it may be too close to the ground for comfort. So let's put it up there. Let's see. If we unpause it there, and then I forget the keys for this, so we're gonna do that, and then P. Okay, that's nice and simple. Pew. So many perfectly willing volunteers, and now they're all over the place. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you can make a black hole, and all that you need is the decimator and anything that generates electricity. So all that you do, get your electricity going. You might have to Oh, maybe it's not enough. Okay, so you need a generator. At least a generator. There we go. Oh, come on. There you go. And then you attach it to your decimator, and then away everything goes. And then we're gonna shoot the cannon into it. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I didn't know that that happened. Hold on a minute. That's so cool. I don't know if anybody else caught that or not, but we're gonna have to do that again. So, as I shoot the cannon, it curves into the black hole. What? That's so cool. I had no idea that that was a thing. I mean, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. I'm just blown away that it works. That it works the way that it does. That is super cool. Now I'm just addicted to doing this. Make the black hole above. Ooh, that's a good yes. How? See, I think that there's like a sphere of influence, and then it's only going to take from a certain distance. So I suppose the real question is, what is that sphere of influence, and how crazy can we make it? Because if we do this over here, and then we freeze that, do that. So like, this is going to be fairly close, but is it going to be... Let me actually just get one of these out. This is the death ray cannon. Then we're gonna freeze this. So I want to move it a little bit closer this way. So let's do like that. Let's try this. That's a weird interaction. Okay. So it curves it a little bit that way. So if we do that, come on. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. If you had more than one generator, I don't think it does anything special. It just, yeah, it still just works. Get a laser. You know what? That would be a smart idea, because then we can science this. We can use science. I kind of want to resize this so that I can find it easier, even if it just has like a normal laser beam, which in fact, let's just do the generator. Freeze that, and then do that. Okay, so it is occasionally on, which might have a problem with the resizing. Whoops. I don't have a Discord server yet. I am going to be looking into that though. So let's see. There we go. Ooh, that is so cool. And now it's flashing. Alright, so let's see. Can we move this? Ooh, yes. Now we can really see. That is so cool how that does it. It looks awesome. And now we can have a super disco party. You know, it's one of those things that yeah, I think I definitely should. I should have a Discord. I will definitely look into setting that up. Yes, get a couple of lasers. Just a couple of death lasers, it's alright. Oh, okay, so I forgot to, we're gonna have to, toggle indestructibility, and, this should be fine. And then now we have all of the lasers pointing all of the places. And look, science is happening. Look at that. I feel like that's something that I would want to set up on my own, kind of. I do know some people from work that can probably help me with a Discord server. So yeah, I'll have to talk to them, and I'll just look into the Discord server stuff. Thank you very much though, Spawa. Yeah, I will definitely look into that. This is so cool though. I didn't realize that was a thing. I never knew. That's pretty neat. Whew. Alright. So it is kind of late for me. I am slowly getting... Oh, look at that. We actually made it to the entirety of the lawsuit fund. That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. What was I gonna say? I am slowly getting to go longer and longer, so hopefully next time we'll be able to go for a very long time. Next week, I should be streaming again, roughly 5:30 or so in the afternoon, and we'll see. I'm thinking probably a different game other than People Playground. Probably not a 24-hour stream. I don't know if I can handle that yet. But thank you guys. Thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for everybody who's been watching. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July for those of you in the US. So, yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Come on. There we go. All right, end stream. Why is that so much fun?
I don't know.
It really is. When did you get strawberries?
This morning.
Can I have some strawberries?
Down the door.
Love you.
Love you too.